Hey guys, ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing today? It's Thursday morning, just about touching off on 10 a.m. here in New Jersey. And I've been patiently awaiting this package from, I don't even know how to say it. I just recently, not too long ago, met this gentleman, and he goes by Last Chance Knives. Last Chance Knives. And his name is Ken. And right off the bat, as soon as I saw his first video out, this is going to be kind of difficult for me not to get choked up on this one, because I've never had anything quite done like this for me before. Ever. We've got a lot of stuff to go over here, guys. So if you can't stick around, just go ahead and maybe watch it later when you have some free time, because I'm not gonna zip through this video. Like I can't do that. I don't know where to begin. I want to get started here. We're gonna talk about this piece right here to begin. We're going to get through all this. If you can stick with me, like I said, I'd appreciate it. And if you don't, it's only going to be your miss out anyway. This was my, one of my favorite knives. This is a Moore maker. If you can see that there, this is a Moore maker. And when I received this knife, it was so badly off-centered. It was rubbing. I mean, I couldn't even, it wasn't even workable. I didn't even want to look at the knife because I was so upset on how off-centered it was. So I saw Ken in his videos he can fix a traditional knife that's off-centered. And this one was a real test, because this one was, I tell you, it was rubbing on the scale. It was badly off-centered, not just a little bit. So you have to understand what I'm talking about here. So I asked him, I've done everything he said in his videos. I matched everything he did in his videos, and I got so upset with myself because it wasn't working for me. I couldn't get it to work. But I did everything he said. And I figured, well, you know what? I don't want to wreck this knife anymore. You know what I mean? I feel as if I'm going to wreck it. And this knife is too beautiful to wreck or to destroy. I really care about this knife quite a bit. And he right away says, send it over, no problem. I'll take a look at it. I'd be glad. As a matter of fact, he said he'd be glad to give it a shot, because he wanted to try some new things that he had thought of in fixing off-centered blades. So I sent this along, and lo and behold, I tell you, the thing came out perfect. It's perfectly centered. I'm going to start getting upset a little bit here, guys, because the reason why is because you guys, if you really, really know me, I say it all the time. I'm an emotional person. That's just the way I am. I've been emotional my whole life. You know what I mean? My family, everything. I'm a big hugger and kisser, and we cry, like babies on, certain holidays and stuff. Oh, I love you. I cry. And I'm not ashamed to say that, you know what I mean? I'm a 50-year-old man, and I cry like a baby sometime. Let's get it right. I'm 51. But when I saw this, I can't tell you what I did by myself, I just had a moment to myself, and I just couldn't be more appreciative of what he has done for me. This goes over and beyond anything I've ever had done for me in my life. But let's put this aside for right now. Let's just open it and show you the blade. I want to show you the knife. I want to show you the knife. This is my More Maker clip blade. And I love this knife so much. It's More Maker, Matador, Texas, USA. It's a fantastic knife, guys. I got a little bit of the shakes. You're gonna have to deal with that. It's just a wonderful knife, in my opinion. Okay, so right off the bat, he fixed my knife and made it beautiful again. The bolsters, you can't even tell. He got to probably tap them bolsters pretty gosh darn hard, because I laid into it and I could not get that blade to center. I could not get that darn blade to center. Let's move on for a minute. So that was the first thing Ken has done for me. Secondly, he sent me this beautiful, I mean beautiful sheath. Now, I think that he wanted some feedback from the other leather makers. I do believe, I'm not going to read the whole letter. I don't really think that that's... The letter was fantastic in itself. It was just a really special, this is just really special, guys. This is special stuff here. This is heartfelt stuff, you know what I mean? This is not just getting a knife in the mail out of a box, the person bought you a knife. This is over and beyond. These are custom knives here. These are built all from him, 100% handmade, 100%. I'll show you them. The sheath is just incredible. It's incredible. He said that he wanted to try this new pattern. I can't get it to focus. Look at that. Look at that checkered pattern. It's a gun stock. I think he called it... Hold on a minute. I think he called it... wait a minute. The sheet... Wait a minute. A knife that... I can't figure where it's at. Wait a minute. Full size. Oh, there it is. Hold on. That will be complete. Checkering on a... Yes. Yep, that's what I thought it was. He tried to mimic the checkering on a gun stock pattern. This was supposed to be off a gun stock pattern. And we all know what a gun stock pattern is, although I do anyway. And it is spot on. This thing is just absolutely, it's a really nice, big slip. You could see, look at the back here, he's got a deer. He stamped a deer, smacked that in the back there, and he put his initials down here, LCK. If that will focus, I don't know if it will. Last Chance Knives, right there at the bottom here. The stitching and the quality of this slip is remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. I will show this off at another time because, like I said, I do believe that he is looking for some feedback from the other leather makers in the community on what they think of this piece. I'm trying to give you the best look around it quickly, as far, not real quick, but you could see the burnishing is just, the bottom here, he cut out the bottom here for easy. That makes it easy to push out. When you cut out your bottoms like that, that makes it easy to push out because it relieves a little pressure from the sheath, the slip. But this is just a remarkable piece. Just a fantastic piece. So guys, if you could comment or let me know what you think, I'm going to do a whole new video by itself on all this stuff. But I just wanted to get this out there because I think that he was looking for a little feedback on the slip. And I mean everything, probably, you know what I mean? Everything. So that's that. He sent along two beautiful, beautiful. This is a neck knife sheath, I believe, and he said that his work wasn't that good. His Kydex wasn't the best. But guys, the Kydex to me is just absolutely fantastic. He couldn't have done a better job on the Kydex as far as I'm concerned. It's just fantastic. I will go over this and put this in this Kydex at another time. But the Kydex work is fantastic, right? I mean, really, really nice work. Here is this one you could put on your belt. Look how nice he made this one for a belt carry. This is a belt carry. And I tell you, the leather on this is just, the guy does fantastic work. I got to tell you, everything is just really, really well done. If you've ever watched any of his videos, he is extremely knowledgeable and a very humble man. If you listen to him talk, he's very humble. He's very laid back. He's not like me, always on here screaming and ranting and raving and dancing all around and acting like a nutball. You know what I mean? Because sometimes my love of the hobby tends to get in the way. You know what I mean? My passion for this hobby is this. Knives, cutlery, the community. I don't really have many friends. You guys are my friends, you know what I mean? Me and my wife do our own thing. I sit on 4 acres of property, and basically the only thing I do is work around the house. My other hobby is my dogs. We are big dog people. We enjoy spending a lot of time with our animals, and that's what we do. We spend a lot of our time doing research on what's the best food to feed your dog, and what's the best toys to give them, and it's just a hobby. If you're not into dogs, then you probably won't know. I'm getting off on another tangent, but that's just another one of my hobbies. But this belt sheath is just of highest quality. Again, look at the leather work. Look at the screws, how he constructed it. I mean, it's just absolutely perfect. This is just perfect. Ken, I tell you, I don't really have words. I can't thank you enough. And that reminds me of another thing. I went ahead and I thought that it would be appropriate for me to send him along a little something, you know what I mean? Because he was doing all this work for me. He was fixing my knife. He was making me fix blades. He was doing all this stuff for me. He was going to throw this beeswax in the giveaway. I didn't get to that yet. And I thought to myself, I can't do this to this guy. I can't send him nothing because what was I sending him? I had to send him something. Oh, when I sent him the knife to fix. Then when I send him my Moore maker to fix, and he refused it. I said, what can I give you? What can I help you with as far as anything? He said, nothing. Nothing. I don't want anything. And unfortunately, I sent him a check, but I don't think I sent him enough. And I don't think he's about that anyway. But I'm just saying, if I would have known, not even if I would have known, I just should have. Well, hey, it's never too late to make good. You know what I mean? And Ken, I tell you, man, I will never, ever, ever, as long as I live, forget what you have done for me here, buddy. I will never forget this. Now, before I get to this, the last thing here is this beeswax, and it is fantastic stuff. He makes this, and I'll tell you what, you guys are going to love this. It This is fantastic stuff to have in your kit, man. It is. I never had anything like it. I want to put it on my feet, man. I want to rub this stuff on my feet. It is so good. I mean, I want to use this stuff on my feet. Now, on to the most impressive thing out of the whole thing here that was really meant. He came on a few months ago and he talked about his knife that he made, and this was one of them, and I lost my marbles. I right away reached out. I says, I don't care what it is. Give me a price. Give me tell me what you want to make me one. And he said he didn't want nothing. He said, I'll send you along one. I'll send you along 2 of them. I don't care. 2, not 1, 2. These have taken on a patina, a beautiful grayish patina. Now, these are handmade, completely handmade, completely. Look how beautiful these knives are. Now, it gets better because I am a sucker. If you ask me the one thing that I like the most out of cutlery that really turns me on, that's this. A slender knife. A thin knife. Look at the fit and finish on this thing. Nice and thin. Feels beautiful. Got a choil right here. Not too small of a knife where your fingers are falling off. I got a large to extra size large hand. I can get all 4 fingers on it, and it's just, I got a beautiful, beautiful purchase on it. I've got a nice purchase on it for, you can do your pull cuts. You can do your push cuts. Push cuts are just, I could just get right into it. Like if my finger was a piece of wood, I can just bear down on it, and I could just get some work done. You know what I mean? Pull cuts, just pulling. The blade is, hey, listen, I got nothing to lie. I'm not gaining nothing here. I call it as it is, and you guys know it. I was taught early on, if I got something to say to you, I'm going to say it. Right, wrong, or indifferent. It's got me in trouble, actually, a couple of times in my life. But at least I spoke the truth. And that's exactly what I do. I try to speak the truth as it is. And this is just a beautifully well done knife, man. Really, handmade. Now, I bet you he's not even in a shop or anything. So to have a finish like this, a fit and finish like this, I don't know if he's working out of a shop. I don't think he is. I think he's doing all this at home. So to have a quality knife like this is simply unbelievable. Unbelievable. The blade grind is just on, guys, the blade grind. Look at it. Flip it over. It's very, very even. The blade grind is extremely even. This nice hollow grind is it's just an awesome, awesome piece. I am going to enjoy carrying this. It's pinned. You've got this beautiful wood, this beautiful dark wood he's using here. I'm not quite sure of the wood that he's using, but that's okay. He's got you a nice, beautiful, big lanyard hole, which I am going to tie a lanyard off on that for sure. A nice little lanyard just to finish it off. But it's just a wonderful piece. I intend to carry this a lot. This is going to be a go-to. I've got a lot of neck knives in my collection. I've got to show you, I got to show Ken my knife neck collection because this is right up my alley. This is right up my alley. I've got a lot of knives in this size. This is the perfect size. And it's just absolutely fantastic, man. It's really, really nice. Give you a side-by-side comparison on them. Very, very nice knives here, guys. Very, very nice knives. Look how beautiful they're done. Handmade, 100%. 100% handmade. I feel it in my hand. I can just feel, you know what I mean? I feel the quality and I feel the love. I feel the love that the guy put into it, you know what I mean? You have to love what you do, you know what I mean? And you can tell. You can tell what he put into this. You can easily tell what he put into this. And guys, I'm just flabbergasted. I am at the end of this for the time being. I will do another video, but on all this stuff. All this stuff is going to get in another video, but I am so far behind with the giveaway. I gotta try and get this giveaway done. I gotta do the best I can to get it done. I appreciate your patience, but you guys are gonna absolutely love this stuff. It's on. I never felt nothing like this before. I have never felt. As a matter of fact, Tom from Knife Delights, if I'm not mistaken, got gifted. Yes, it was Tom. He got gifted some of this stuff. And you can ask Tom. Tom boasted about this stuff. He really did. He loved it as well. And I tell you, it is something. It is special stuff here. And don't use a lot of it, man. Don't waste it. Just use it very, because I'm telling you, it's that good. Guys, for right now, I'm gonna cut it off here. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna do a video on all this stuff besides this knife. And if you can please comment, okay? I know a lot of you don't comment on my channel. I guess you are busy and life gets in the way. I understand that, But I try to comment, even if it's a word or two. You know what I mean? But if you can't. I get it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But once again, I want to showcase. I want to try and get that to focus because it's not focusing. I want you to get that gun stock pattern. There you go. But the slip itself is just absolutely, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I'm curious to hear what Richter Knives says. I'm curious to hear what J.O. has to say. All you guys, Georgia, I want to hear what Georgia has to say about this slip. And he wants to know what your feedback is on this. Once again, guys, thank you very much. And Ken, oh, my buddy Ken, Ken, words don't describe. I don't have words for you, buddy. I greatly appreciate what you have done for me. I will never forget this. I will never forget this. This is over and beyond. Over and beyond. Thank you, Ken. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Ken. I really appreciate it. I really do, Ken. Let's leave it there. Let's not let me get too sappy on this one here. Thank you, guys. Be good, be well, and be safe out there. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Take care now.